It's time for Blue Jay Journal TV.
This episode may look a little different than usual,
because due to the pandemic, we are coming to you from our homes.
but the stories will look the same.
We are going to share never-before-seen work that we finished just before the school closure.
First up is a story that focuses on chiropractic care.
I don't know about you guys, but I appreciate a visit to my chiropractor. Here's the story.
Having everything aligned the right way can affect your whole body and just cause so many different changes for the better.
Whether they're headache, neck pain, or low back pain, what you typically do is you'll typically take an aspirin or a Tylenol, right? Because it's quick, it's easy. Nobody wants to deal with a problem.
So, I'm going to do some tests.
It's estimated that over 27 million people see a chiropractor annually in the United States. But what exactly is chiropractics?
We deal with headaches, neck pain, and low back pain. We try to heal the body naturally. We don't use drugs, we don't use surgery. We try to take pressure off of joints.
I was getting really bad headaches, like to the point where they were migraines. I ended up going to the chiropractor and having them adjust my neck. It was then I knew that I wanted to be a chiropractor. It's a very natural way of healing the human body.
For those interested in pursuing chiropractics, there are many programs within our region.
So right now I'm going for my bachelor's in life science through Logan. Instead of it taking me like 8 years to get my doctorate, I'll be getting it in 6 years.
If you want to become a chiropractor, go shadow someone. I love the program that the high school has with the Health Ox students. It's perfect. It's exactly what you should be doing because you're going to get an idea of whether you want to or not.
Chiropractics has more than just health benefits. It builds connections.
It's such a happy, positive environment, and the doctors truly just want what's best for you, and they want what's best for your body.
We feel like we have a family here. We try to know everybody's name and treat them like family.
For those looking to see a chiropractor, Brett Maringer has some advice.
Go ahead, like flat on your back for me.
If you want to continue do what you've been doing and it not work, then you keep doing the path that you're on. But if you want to get rid of that problem and you want to try something different, chiropractic may be able to help you.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, I'm Grace Bryson reporting.
Bullet journals like these are a popular way to organize and de-stress.
Even though the story was produced before school closed.
I bet that right now, a bullet journal would be a great way to stay organized with e-learning and more.
Although bullet journaling isn't new, it's a great way to stay organized and help declutter your mind.
If I didn't do it, I'd be a mess.
Kind of like it relaxes me, so if I'm stressed out, I'll just bullet journal, and like my life is very organized with it.
It's definitely helped me to keep my calendar in place and make sure that I'm not missing out on homework assignments.
It's really just a lot of dates, times where I need to be, because I'll forget if I don't.
During the summer, I'll go like super detailed, but then like during the middle of the school year, I might just keep it plain and simple.
There are no real guidelines for how to bullet journal, so these girls have found ways to make it unique to them.
I do it based off of a YouTuber who does it, but I'll get her like the themes from her, like a fruit theme or like a traveling theme, but then I make it my own font, or I'll like change up the style of the way she did it, or I'll just put different pictures in different places.
When I do draw, I draw like sometimes it'll be like the month of November, it was blue because blue's my favorite color. I was feeling blue that day. It has like a theme.
I do copy pictures off of Instagram and Pinterest and stuff like that, but I'll take little parts of different pieces and make them into my own thing. Also helps me to come up with new ideas for font styles and lettering, and then also just the layout of like doing the calendar or having the months and then the days and then the weeks at a time.
Inspiration for bullet journals can come from social media, friends, or even the mood you're in. What will inspire you to start? For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Allison Meyer reporting.
Gifted education is an important part of our school.
We are glad to share with you a story that explores what it means to be gifted.
Gifted. This word has a variety of meanings depending upon who you speak to.
A gifted student is someone who's talented in some field besides what is expected of them.
There's some IQ level and past that, you're gifted.
A gifted student is a student with precocious behavior. That means that they act older than they typically are.
Thanks to the Challenge program at WHS, gifted students can receive assistance they need to thrive socially and academically.
It's a place where you feel like you belong.
I do feel like it helps them understand themselves when they come to Challenge.
The Challenge program allows gifted students opportunities to progress academically, and their peers often notice the differences. The label of being gifted affects students in various ways.
A big thing in elementary school was always like, oh wow, I got a better grade on the test than you and you're in challenge. And it's like, all right, bro, whatever.
I hope the label doesn't mean anything. With challenge, we try to tell them you come to challenge because you need to learn how to use your brain in the best way that you can.
I try to downplay it as much as possible because it's like, oh, she's smart. Like, well, sure, but I'm like a person. That's not all I am.
People expect us to literally know everything or assume that we know more than we do. I just know whatever I've had to learn for Quiz Bowl or I've just learned on my own.
Beyond the Challenge program, WHS has its very own Quiz Bowl team, which allows people of all academic abilities to come together to compete. This is another path gifted students can take to share their skills.
Met a lot of new people around the school, and I've really got a lot more involved than I would have been if it wasn't for Quiz Bowl.
We get to go to a lot of different schools, and we get to, meet up with other people who like the same things we do.
According to the National Association for Gifted Children, 6 to 10% of American students fall in the gifted range. Gifted programs like WHS Challenge continue to help students reach their full potential. For Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Mackenzie Whalen reporting.
Creative outlets help people in many ways.
Being able to express yourself through creativity is very important.
We hope you enjoy this story about being creative.
In poems, it doesn't really matter. I can speak how I want.
And that just gives me like a mental break, so that helps.
I just liked coloring a lot when I was a kid, and a lot of people around me labeled me as an artist, so I just kind of followed that and started creating my own stuff.
According to the American Psychological Association, teen stress is just as bad as adult stress. To combat this, students use creative outlets, not only to express themselves, but also to relieve their stress.
The majority of students, though, do enjoy having a time during the day where they can use the other side of their brain. And using that other side of their brain, I think, really helps them to kind of relax a little bit.
It helps a lot, just like as a way to put my emotions into something physical.
It's just like not thinking about everything. Like I'm just really focused on dancing and doing what I need to do, and so I just don't think about anything else.
Feels like it just comes naturally, I don't have to force something out.
Relieving stress through various art forms may not be for everyone, but for many teens, it is the solution to their struggles.
There's something about it. There's something inside of who we are that we need to do that. And I think that's where the de-stressing kind of comes from.
Creating art is just what I am. I am an artist. I make art.
For Blue Jay Journal TV, this is Caden Meyer reporting.
I know that our school lunches may look a little different than they did when school was in session. But finding out what students like to pack for their lunch was very fun.
Let's discover the answer to the question, what's in your lunchbox, in this story.
Although the cafeteria offers well-balanced meals for lunch, several students prefer to bring their own lunch to school.
Most every day it's just chicken or egg salad or something.
I typically pack hummus, pretzels, apples, peanut butter, Scooby snacks. Those are my favorite. A lot of vegetables and a sandwich.
Normally it's a sandwich, some chips, just normal stuff.
By bringing their lunch, these students have the chance to enjoy their favorite foods at lunchtime.
I really like to bring sweets because I just like sweets.
What I'm bringing right now is pretty good. I usually put the peanut butter on the rice cake and then I put like slices of bananas on top of it, and that's pretty good. But I also like bringing fruit now that it's getting more in season.
Probably some kind of chip. I like chips.
My Scooby snacks, those are my favorite for sure.
The reasons students pack their own lunches vary from individual to individual.
I've been a vegetarian now for 6 years, so I've kind of experienced with bringing my lunch to school instead of eating the school lunch.
A lot of the food in the cafeteria has eggs, and so I can't really chance it.
I've been bringing my lunch since I was in 4th grade, and it was just a cheaper alternative for my family.
I have to really limit my sugar and flour intake. Like it's just, I can eat it, but if I eat too much of it, then I have a reaction to it.
I think it just gives you more choice of like what to bring.
We would love to know what you packed for lunch. Tweet us at Blue Jay Journal a photo of what's in your lunchbox for a chance to win a prize. For Blue Jay Journal TV, I am Anna McFarlane reporting.
This edition of Blue Jay Journal TV is coming to an end.
Just like the school year.
And just like that, our high school careers.
As the 3 seniors on staff, we would like to say goodbye to our viewers one last time.
Thanks for watching Blue Jay Journal TV.
We love you, Blue Jays!